Welcome to episode 11 of the R-Truth Guys. How you all doing out there? It's been a little while since we've done a little filming, but we're all back now, feeling good, and
I got the bacon.
he
He
and,
brought the bacon, man.
and we
Look at that.
we got
Look at that slam.
we got the meats. Don't show us Arby's.
Meat sweats.
Yeah, meat sweats. That's what's going to happen
So
later on.
you'll have to excuse us. We'll be probably munching down on the bacon while we're doing
Billionaires
Oh,
bacon.
oh,
Mama says it's billionaires bacon, but my bank account doesn't reflect as such.
Yeah, so anyway, we weren't here last week because
Why?
we live in Jersey, and last Saturday we had 12 inches of snow.
Dude, I can't.
Out of nowhere.
Oh no, just dusting. Don't worry about it. Just dusting.
You're right. They called for like 2 to 4 inches.
They were.
Yeah.
And you wake up in the morning, you're like, what the hell happened?
Dude,
So, yes.
I got up and I'm just like, God damn.
I'm like, exactly.
I went to work, man.
Oh,
Not
man.
me.
I shoveled out
I
my
don't
car,
work on Saturday.
and then I just fucking drove and went, I had to go to work. I
Yeah,
had
well,
to. Yeah.
thank God I don't work on Saturday. Look at
him over there.
I got the fat.
You got the fat
I said,
back over there.
I said they call it billionaires bacon. That's what it's going to cost you to get your arteries clean.
That's the best part. With a slab of fat on
Look at
here.
that fat back.
Man, look at that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
man,
piece,
that's. I don't know if we can try to zoom in, but that's a thick piece right there.
A thick piece of bacon.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
It's
Oh
not
my
A little bit of
Yeah,
heat,
yeah.
brown
Oh,
sugar.
Well.
I wish you guys could taste this.
But you can't.
yeah. I could taste it.
Well, you can, because we'll start selling it.
I got some nuts on the side to go with it.
I bet you do.
You said you had some new nuts, right? You got?
I do. I didn't bring them down, but
The
I do
surgery was
have them.
good.
I got
You got new nuts.
my new nuts are in. Everything's good. But see, unlike these guys, I'm having a little kimchi, so a little sweet and sour. Oh my God, that's good.
Look at that, we're eating in front of the public here.
That's okay.
How can you eat
That's
that,
all right, man.
with the bacon? You're spoiling the bacon.
We're staying with my new fingers.
Because you got the sweetness from the bacon, a little bit of heat from the bacon, and then that sourness from the kimchi. It makes it good.
Yeah. Yeah. I could eat, but you said you put some heat on this thing. You could put a little bit more.
Yeah?
You don't you think?
What up? Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
probably, depends. You don't know. You got to sort of the first time, giving it to people, you don't know really what they can handle, whether you want to melt their stomach out or not. But
Yeah, me.
He knocking sugar walls? What are you talking about?
Boy, that-
First time he gives it to people, you don't want to knock their stomach out. What's he talking about? What did this show turn into? Anyway,
Yeah, that was good.
yeah. All right.
So,
let's address the elephant in the room.
what's that?
I'm not that fat.
Oh, you talking size or what?
No. See, look at me. I'm a dirty degenerate. I'm doing that. Sorry, guys.
Nice. They make these things called toothpicks, right? All right.
They do.
All right.
I have them.
Not snap.
But I don't have them. But I have mine up.
Yeah.
So what's the
Not
other
a sponsor. How your surgery went?
Oh, yeah, Charlie. That's right.
Then I had the TENS unit, like trial.
Penis
Got-
enlargement?
No, that's next week.
That's next week.
Next week. Actually, it's not an enlargement,
It's a reduction.
Yeah.
Doctor said he had to lose some weight, so he
Yeah.
figured out we can reduce it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so no, I got I showed you got those TENS. They just plugged them in around the spine, and they got a battery pack on the side and it gives off. I don't feel it. I can't feel anything, like tingling from the device at all. That's supposedly helping the problem with my lower back. So I'm hoping this works out, and then get it implanted, and I'll be back to where I was, man, a couple of years ago at least. I'm almost there.
You let that ego go a little bit, and you won't be compressing your
Can't.
spine that much.
Can't.
So,
The ego's staying, man. Ego's staying.
I said we're gonna get a remote and dance like a monkey.
That's what I said.
Dance for me.
That dude, it comes with a remote that you can adjust the voltage on it, whether or not you want to up the amps. But I left that shit at home because I know these guys here. I put it down and walk
Damn
away.
right.
He'll go
Yeah,
to take a leak and be
yeah,
out in
right.
the room and like
Be
peeing all over the place.
Hey, ah!
So you know what it must be like. Remember that one? Remember the one I bought for
Yeah,
your
your
arm?
hand. Yeah.
And we try. Your hand just goes like this by itself. It's the weirdest
Did
thing.
you
man.
disappear for like a half hour in the bedroom after your hand started doing that? I didn't see it. I don't
Best
know.
half hour I ever had.
Yeah, you disappeared for a little while there. And,
It was 2 minutes. It wasn't that half
called
hour.
the Stranger Tens device.
Oh man.
Actually, now, like I said, I'm wearing a Velcro belt around with that thing, so that should be coming out sometime.
Comes with a fanny pack.
It comes with its own
It's on
fanny
fanny
pack.
pack. It lights up like a Christmas tree on the side here. A
That's
couple green lights.
awesome.
So, yeah, it should.
But as long
Dad
as
had
it
that
helps.
same thing,
Yeah.
I believe in. It worked
Yep.
for him,
Mhm.
while he was here. And so I decided to give it a shot, and it looks like it's going to work. So I'm
Oh,
hoping
awesome.
so.
Oh, we
Good.
will
I mean,
wish you
Steve.
best
Steve
of luck
Austin,
on that too. What's
Steve Austin was the $6 million man.
Yeah.
He's the $6.50
that?
man.
Yes, exactly.
You
Well,
thought
no,
you
now
turned
he's
that
the
off,
$6
huh?
billion man.
What? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
you're getting a person down on there, man.
Ah, he's a $6 billion man now. You know that inflation that Biden created, and
Thanks, Joe Biden.
everything right.
Thanks for making me more
Hey,
expensive.
Hey, Charlie.
Huh.
Bet you it's made in China.
All right.
Eh.
No, it says Boston Scientific.
And if you open it up, the circuit board says made in China.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, well, so I have a little bit of Chinese in me now.
That's, yeah, exactly. Nice. You know, they were saying that the majority of the electronic components and that the balloon that they shot down, the China balloon.
China.
Which one? The one the other day or last year?
Nah, like last year, the
Yeah.
one when they started
I
disassembling
waited
all
until
the-
it got across the whole fucking country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
That's stupid.
Hey, what's up with the white Winnebago drifting across the country? Yeah,
Had nothing to see here.
yeah, nothing to see
Yeah,
here.
we pay our pilots to go ahead and just scope it out, and they're sitting there flying by, taking pictures.
Uh,
Yeah, why don't you shoot the motherfucker down?
Yeah.
Don't belong here.
Yeah, right.
Look
Whoa,
at
look
that.
yeah, sure, let a balloon drift across the country, but I send up a model rocket or something, and
And
they're
NASA's
all
all
over
over
you.
you.
and yeah, FAA and NASA's all over my ass on that. So, but
Did you see the other day? I saw. I didn't look into it, but being that we're talking about space here, that there was some meteor that came down. A bunch of people saw it the other day.
oh, really?
Did you?
Yeah.
It's all
Glad
online.
we got the warning on that one.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
a bunch of people went online and posted that they saw a meteor just
Yeah,
shooting
really?
down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Oh, and then
supposed to be
there's
something.
Somebody there's a something landed on Mars too.
Oh, we did. We landed a space rover.
Yeah.
We landed
did?
A private-
United States. We
It's a
put
private
it on there.
company. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
private
yeah,
company. I
part
don't
of-
know who
right.
it is.
Oh,
So we
that's
had
why
it
I
since
didn't hear about it.
1972, or last time that
What?
the Apollo,
Mars?
probably Apollo mission, right? That we landed on the
No, Apollo didn't go to the mission.
well,
That went to the
13
moon.
did it.
Wait.
To the moon. That's what we're
You
talking
say
about.
Mars or the
Mars.
moon?
Mars.
Oh, Mars. I thought it was the moon.
No. This sucker landed on
I
Mars.
misread the article. I thought the moon. I'm like, oh, great. We put something on the moon again.
No.
remotely
Landed
here.
on Mars. They sent that sucker out to Mars.
What they find? Humans. Probably. Oh, that's cool.
Human remains.
Oh, that's awesome. As I was saying about the balloon and finished that day, when they started disassembling, the majority or a good portion of the electronics that they found in that was from U.S. and European-based companies.
Yeah, because the Chinese steal
right.
everything. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, gee, we're gonna get flagged down.
Everything comes from China.
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 Exactly.
China. You're not leaning into that mic again, are you?
Yes.
Well, you don't need to.
No. I'm not.
Well, we do for the podcast. It
Yeah.
records the audio will be better for the podcast.
So it'll be like talking, go in
Getting
and out.
closer and closer and closer.
Look, there you gotta. Does that feel right to you? You gotta dig in your head.
It's not really feeling it. It's probably neuropathy.
It looked like you enjoyed it there for a minute.
Oh, is that right?
Sliding right
See?
into it like he was resting
Hey,
his head
when
on
we
it.
talk-
Hey,
What is
hey,
it?
whatever you have to do for a buck, all right? Hey, you know.
What is
Times are
this,
tough.
what's
Gotta
this
get
turning
that
into now?
Yeah,
First we were
God.
talking about news, and then we were talking about food. Now we're talking about.
He's, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's whatever gets the views. Whatever the
Yeah,
viewer wants to see.
whatever. I'll dance like a clown. Do I amuse you?
Am I a clown?
Am I a
Here to
clown?
amuse you? Oh, I don't even want to get sued.
Oh, I know, huh?
But we didn't say where it came from.
We
so
did
it's
not.
Okay.
That's correct.
Where did it come from?
We can't tell you that.
Why?
We tell you. Well, we tell you, but we have to kill you.
Well, no, we can tell them now because it's past the reference, right?
I would imagine
It's
so.
a Goodfellas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
I
was,
thought it sounded
that was
familiar.
Pesci, wasn't it?
It was.
I think it was Pesci.
It
Yeah.
was.
Another New Jersey native.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I miss Joe.
Pesci.
Trump won down in South Carolina.
Trump
Yeah,
did
he
win
did.
down in
What
South
was that
Carolina.
margin again?
60% he won.
60%.
That's the
Wait a minute,
largest
that's,
ever.
that's
ever.
Nikki Haley's
Yeah,
state, right?
Yeah, supposedly.
What happened?
She's an idiot.
Well, yeah.
She's talking shit about Trump all the time,
Oh.
and the people aren't liking it. That's what it is.
Speaking of that, I was watching the old YouTubes on Saturday morning, and they were doing this one thing. And I forget the name of the town in South Carolina. They were interviewing some of the people that came out of the voting places, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's something wrong. There's some issues there. The voting machines, there's a problem.
Dominion?
They can't connect to the internet, so there's an issue." And it's like, wait a minute. Voting machines aren't supposed to connect to the internet.
That's correct.
They're like, oh well, the guy. Said,
I mean,
What?
he goes,
Is this true?
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
think they're supposed to because then there's a potential to be hacked.
right.
There's supposed to be a memory
So they were
card
saying
and
that, yeah,
download
they were saying that because I couldn't connect to the internet, there was an issue with the scanners. So they told the people, well, we had to take your ballot and fold it and put it in this other machine.
It's called a shredder.
And that's what the guy said. He goes, "It looked like a trash can to me." So I don't know. He goes, but
He's
there
one of
was
those
like,
round R2D2
Yeah.
looking with his.
Wow.
he's like,
It's
yeah,
already
there was
started.
like five or six people that was around him, and they were asking, hey, what's the issue here? And they said, "Oh, no internet." And he's like, "Well, that's kind of weird because we're out in the parking lot now and we have internet, so I don't know what the issue is." So
I know we'll talk to IT about that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
I bet.
So it looks like the shenanigans are starting already, man. Even for the primary.
What
And
kind of
then-
internet do they have? This provider, AT&T?
I don't know.
Remember
I don't
that
know.
went down the other day?
Well, that a
It's
lot of
called the
people say,
ITDP.
No.
And
What?
the ITDP. It's the Internet Technology Democratic Party.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's. I meant
No.
department.
Yeah. No, they were. There was outages through all the major cell phone carriers and
There was.
satellite radio.
Yeah,
People were saying, "Oh, it was a cyber attack," but don't you people look at the science? No,
Was
There
that a
were
solar
two-
flare?
There were two
Yeah.
solar flares that went off
Yeah.
on the sun that day. I think it was either that day or the day before. And by the time they reached Earth, that's what caused a blackout. So yeah, I knew about that. So when everyone was like, "Oh, it's a cyber attack on our," no, people just check with the sun.
Everybody just needs to learn to do everything manually again, so that
no,
when the
that's too
time
much.
comes, that
What
There
time?
are a lot of people out there saying it's not when, but
Yeah.
not if, but when.
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
You know, there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
stock up on beans and rice. Beans are, I don't know about with the
Why?
thing.
Why would I have beans
I
and
saw,
rice?
like-
Oh, they
uh,
say beans and rice is what you're gonna live off of.
Didn't
Beans and
miss it.
rice and a cell phone that you don't need.
Well, what I see, like looking on the internet, they have like radio groups, like ham radios, shortwave radios, and it said ham radio marked safe from solar flare. It's they were still able to communicate. So.
Yeah, but then back to that. Why would they eat beans and rice?
I don't know. Everybody says that beans and rice. I
I
guess
think
it goes
protein,
along
high
with rice.
protein, isn't it?
Yeah.
Carbohydrates and protein.
Well, yeah, you know what has a lot of freaking protein? Is
It's bacon. Bacon.
bacon. No, nuts. I know where you're going with that. The nuts I ordered
Nuts?
from nuts.com.
Where are they?
Not a
The
sponsor.
nuts are what comes from nuts.
No, the nuts themselves.
okay.
Again, nuts.com. Not a sponsor, but check them out.
Never had a girlfriend get.
If you look at the bag,
get
there's
this.
a lot of protein in
Yeah,
in the
in
nuts.
nuts,
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude,
Legumes.
Dude, I got dill pickle cashews. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Not like you're eating a dill pickle, but it had that dill flavor to
Yeah.
it. I got garlic rosemary
Yeah,
almonds.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, keep going.
Why?
Yeah. So something about what? Sucking on a dill pickle? What were you saying? I don't know. Continue.
That's all I've got.
Anywho.
So again, beans and rice and beans, huh?
That's what they say.
What do you make with rice and beans?
Beans and rice. You can use
I
any
know
type of bean.
I thought that.
Nah,
Here we go. This
yeah,
this is what's going to get us canceled. And
Hold it.
I'll be the
Didn't
one
miss
to
her.
say- Right beans and right didn't miss her.
Exactly.
Baby got back.
Sir
Boom.
Mix-a-Lot.
I'm not
Yeah.
privileged to it. So.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, that was back in. That had to be,
Forget it.
Right?
You can't
late,
think back that far.
That had to be about late 80s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Or we could always do this. You could always go to Costco because they said that they're never going to change that $1.50 for your. hot
I
dog
know.
and
Yeah,
soda.
for
Do you
$1.50
know
Never,
that? I
never.
I
He
actually
said
went
ever.
into Costco. I've had a membership for years, and I finally went into Costco. And I'm like, yeah, but and of course I'm starting to do the math. I'm looking up. I'm like $1.50 for a hot dog with a. Does that come with a drink or is that just hot dog?
Of course, with a
No,
drink.
with the drink.
I'm like, a drink and a hot dog for $1.50. I'm like,
Right.
how much it would cost to feed like a party? Okay, so 2 hot dogs is $3 plus. I'm doing the math on this. I'm like,
You're trying to order for.
I'm like, I'll take 26 hot dogs.
26 hot
I
dogs.
want 20. No, I want 26 and number 1, please.
Yes,
And
26.
one
exactly.
drink.
And one drink.
I don't
I'm
need all
hungry.
those cups.
Yeah.
But funny thing, they say that Costco actually loses money on that.
Yes, but it gets them. They probably
Right.
make money because it gets them in the store.
Well, yeah,
That's
they
all.
say that they don't make any money on that the food court hot dogs, but yeah, you get some in
came
there.
out. They came out. They'll never change it.
You know,
Yeah.
half of me finds it hard to believe. How much does really a hot dog cost? Like really?
Depends
like,
on what it is.
like if
what
you're
it's
looking
made
at
out of.
how much it costs to make a
It
hot
depends on what
dog,
it's made out of.
Yeah.
but
Beef or turkey.
Horse.
Pork.
okay, but
Yeah.
again, then you have the overhead of paying the employee to run the station.
Yeah, you're already
hot
paying
dog
them to do
restaurant.
something else. I mean, you don't
Well,
have to figure
there's
that
always
in.
somebody behind there, right? That's serving. So they're doing that.
Mhm.
The electricity that's used to make the product itself.
I think something of that small of a nature of $1.50, you don't factor too much stuff into. I don't think.
Yeah, I just wonder really what's if they say they don't make money, I wonder what it actually costs.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
sure,
I'm
too.
sure it probably costs them maybe $2 or
Speaking of hot dogs,
$3.
have you been down to Hot Rods lately?
No.
Not, but didn't they go
changed.
downhill?
No, they changed owners.
No.
Oh,
Did they really?
Oh yeah, the guy sold it. You meant the guy
they?
that used to own.
You know, I
Hot
wonder-
Rod. He used to own.
Rod,
He
yeah.
place
he
called
fixed
Hot-
up that place.
There's a place called Hot Rods Hot Dogs. It's been around forever.
They got different
and-
types of dogs now. They have the traditional turkey dogs that they used to
Yeah,
sell.
yeah.
They're like mush.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
But and now they have one that's pork and beef that you can
Ooh,
get.
Okay.
And then they also have another one too as well. So they have three different types now. But they also do some other things like fries with chili on it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Nice.
they never did do. Yeah,
There's a-
because they
there's
always
a-
put them in that bag. They always gave you the fries in the
Yeah,
bag.
the
Yeah,
fries
but
in
there's
the
a
bag
lot of
and-
different things that they do. Not a lot, but a little bit different stuff that they used to do. But
So what
it's
do you,
good.
who do you think does the best hot dog?
Ooh,
You used to have
it's a
Stewart.
toss
I
up.
mean,
Yeah,
I've heard
you-
Ruts is the best place
Who?
because Ruts. Ruts, they have
Oh,
a hot
yeah,
dog that
yeah, yeah.
snaps, man. The hot dog.
Yes.
But at Hot Rods, I haven't had the one that they said they have one like that too as well.
Well,
so.
didn't
It's
we,
all
the
fryer
ones
dogs.
that
There's
we
one in
Throw 'em down
Clinton
the
too.
front.
There's a place in Clinton I was told, or actually I saw on Facebook today. I was nosing around. There's a place in Clinton, not too far from Hot Rods, and there's a menu that I saw on Facebook. They putting a whole bunch of different shit on this hot dog. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
stuff
a
you
place-
would never think, right?
Right, exactly. So it's like a gourmet place, but not
Mhm.
gourmet. But their hot dogs were selling for like $5-6 a piece.
Well, that's
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
but
you
you
know-
can still go down the Hot Rods now and get a couple dogs and a drink and some fries for under $10.
Yeah.
Now, where can you do that at?
Yeah.
Anywhere around here?
Yeah, I remember when you used to be able to do that. When
When
you
I
used to be
say
able to,
Hot Rods is my two would be Hot Rods
Toby's.
and
When
Toby's.
Toby's
yeah,
was
Toby's
open.
Cup.
Yeah,
that
Toby's
was.
Cup, man.
Yeah, you know, I think a guy went through some sort of legal issue. And,
I know what happened. I told you what happened with that guy.
What happened with
The
that?
guy that owned it forever sold it to two guys that owned the business. They owned that barbecue place across from the mall, the Phillipsburg Mall that used to be the Phillipsburg
Okay.
Mall.
Yeah.
And they
That used
also
to
have
be
a
Sammy's.
cave or some other place that's in that parking lot
Mhm.
that they own too as well, a barbecue place or something or other. Well, during they were building all that stuff up, they leased out the Toby's to some woman.
Okay.
Because she was going to run it, and she was also going to live on the property that was behind it, because that was part of it.
Right.
You know, and I guess she got in there, changed a bunch of shit. It started to went downhill quick. She wasn't. Then she stopped paying for the rent. They went in there, and closed the whole place down.
Wow.
So I think it got sold. I think we talked about this a few episodes ago. I think it got sold that business, that home, business next to it, and I think the next one over is like
Wow.
$500,000. That whole place got, and it's going to be all redeveloped.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna
You know what
plow
this-
everything, make it all commercial.
Yeah.
You know what this? You know what the secret to Toby's was?
Deep fry,
Deep fried.
Peanut oil.
peanut oil. Yeah,
Fried
yeah.
its hot dogs and peanut
This is
oil.
a Jersey thing, folks. This is you know, the different places that really have good food. Growing up down, you know, a highway route called Route 22 near us, there was Texas Wiener, and I tell you what,
Oh,
it
God,
used to
It was
make-
in Flemington Mall when the ball was there.
Was
Remember
it?
that?
Yeah,
the
I
Texas
don't. I
Wiener.
don't know.
Wiener
Got
King.
it.
No, it's called the
Wiener
Wiener
King.
King.
Yeah, yeah.
Wiener
Oh,
King.
the Wiener King.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
eat that wiener. That was different though, wasn't it? That was different.
No, it was similar to it because they had you always get the chili cheese.
Because
on
when
top.
they
Yeah.
moved out of there, they went down the Turntable Junction, right on
Okay.
the corner. You know, there
was
was
right
a
next to
hot dog
Hobnob.
place. Hobnob.
Hobnob. That's where I used to buy all my train stuff. All my
Oh,
little train
I thought you were
stuff.
going somewhere else.
No,
with
no,
this.
no, no,
Hobnob.
Hobnobbing with
yeah, whatever.
We're talking hot dogs here. You're talking
It's not
hobnob.
Slobnob.
Who here likes what's the one up on that real famous
46?
hot dog? Yeah.
Dilly's?
No, that's
no.
Johnny's.
Johnny's.
Oh, Johnny's hot dogs.
Is that with the buttermilk place?
Yeah.
Nah,
Dude,
nah.
A lot of
buttermilk
people
shake.
rave about that.
Ah!
No, that used to be good, I heard, but after several years, it's just gone downhill.
Yeah.
It was a
And
novel.
I don't know about
it became
you,
a
but
novelty.
what the fuck is buttermilk good for besides
Making
bacon?
bread
in your
or
arteries
Right.
biscuits.
But, I
or-
mean,
yeah.
they give that in a mug. And
Yeah,
I
you
tried
get-
it. I'm like,
You
what the
drink a
fuck?
mug of butter. Oh my
Ah,
god, no.
Horrible.
Yeah, no, don't go
No.
there.
No.
Unbelievable. And doesn't that place flood? It's like right next to the river.
It's right next to the river.
Yeah, the place floods every time. My dog's a little muddy.
That's how they call it a money dog, Stu.
Muddy dog. I hear
Man.
Sturge used to be good.
What are we on time?
We're all right on time. He just said the magic word.
Oh, what do you say?
Stewart's.
Heard
Stewart's.
Stewart's used to be
Stewart's hot dogs are good, man. We had the snap dogs.
Yeah,
The
we
dogs
did.
had the snap to it. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Copyright, sorry. But, hey, I didn't do it in that voice, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we did have good hot dogs, man.
I think
And we
cheesesteaks
did-
were the
deep
shit
fried.
too. I mean,
Oh, yeah. That's such a shame. It was,
yeah.
that was fun times. That's fun times, man.
Yeah. What?
I still think they should let food trucks
Cutting a knuckle.
back into
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
why we can't. I mean, it's the county. It's the county that will not allow it. As long as you have a food truck and it's inspected by
Absolutely.
the
Well-
health department and you're clear to go do it.
Well, and the biggest thing was you couldn't cook the food in the food truck. It had to be prepared in an approved kitchen that was health
that's
inspected.
stupid
and
too.
run,
What's
yeah.
the purpose of having
Well,
it
you
on a
s-
truck then?
Well, right.
You should be able to pull up, park it,
Yeah.
shut it down, and then be able to cook for people
Yeah, I would
while
agree.
you're there.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
mean, I'm not a big
Yeah,
fan
park
of
cooking,
cooking it
yeah,
while
I'm
you're
not
driving,
yeah.
but
Well,
I mean,
hey, I'll be right back. I gotta check the oil in the front.
but I mean, to have to prepare it, you might as well just
Ahead
make
of
yourself a
time.
catering and get rid of
Yeah.
the truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
Put pitch a tent and set up shop.
Pitch a tent.
Like a million of money.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
somebody
mean,
built
but
some
there's
chain.
so many
Sure,
food
good.
trucks out there. Like, I watched on TV not too long ago that food truck race thing.
Oh, yeah.
You ever see that?
Yeah, that's
It
where all
comes
the
out of
high-end food
California?
trucks and like.
Well, no,
and
it's
some-
not all high end stuff. There are some high end ones, but they were. I mean, they're all over the place.
Can you
There's
turn?
so many.
Can you turn a school bus into a food truck? But it's a
Turn
mobile.
anything
It's a mobile restaurant, not a food truck.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
You
these
know,
guys would go on there. They gave them trucks to work out of, and you go out and you buy the food and you compete and you
That's
win
cool.
the truck and you win the money.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And,
Well-
and there's some people out there that have the one that's that one. Excuse me, the people that won have gone on to keep their trucks, but they also open up brick and mortar places
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick and mortar just, and that's the next thing we're probably going to see is, with when the market falls out, like we had the housing bust of 08, now with, nobody returning to work anymore, there's so many commercial buildings that are just wasting away, that eventually people are just going to get rid of brick and mortars. I think, frankly, there's nobody that wants to leave their house anymore.
Hey, I took my gerb.
And they took my job, but Nobody wants to leave the house anymore. Everybody wants to just order online.
There's some people out there that are gonna, stick around and will be around. I think because there's not still a lot of people out there that want to go and shop without going out and actually looking and trying stuff out, like like bedding or furniture or looking at appliances or something like that.
Right.
The only time that I do online shopping like that type is Christmas time, because I hate dealing with the crowds in the store. But every other time, I'd rather go out to the store, and because you want to. If I'm going to buy something, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want to touch it. I want to.
Right. Right.
Yeah. See, the thing is too is the money. It's the money. It's all about the money, because you can buy a lot of this stuff cheaper online than you can when you walk into a brick and mortar.
Right. Well, that's because they got the overhead.
They need to be able to figure out a ways of swinging these deals with selling the products that they haven't been able to do it. They got to be able to figure it out how to do it, so that way they can survive.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
But I think eventually, like you said, a lot of these buildings are going to be going away. They're going to turn them into places where they put the fucking illegal.
Oh, son of a bitch! You stole my thunder. That's what I was just gonna say. They'll turn them all into fucking low-income housing. Then you can stick all the illegals.
You know what we need again?
What's that?
We need another Crazy Eddie. His prices are insane.
Dude, that guy was insane. He got in trouble for
because he was a fucking crook.
Yeah, dude, I think he did a stint in the bed.
Nobody knew about that, man, until one day. I think somebody
they audited him. I think.
Well, I thought it was a friend that turned him in, and then he got audited.
Yeah.
And they found out there was like bricks in boxes, and like his inventory was all bullshit.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Hey, I'll look at all my inventory. Oh yeah, okay, we're counting, and there's nothing in it.
Yes. Yes.
That guy was crooked, but his commercials were awesome.
His commercials were.
Hey, you want to have a good time? Go to YouTube. And not right now. After I'm watching this video,
right?
Go and look up Crazy Eddie commercials.
Oh man,
his prices are
insane. Yeah. Oh man, it was all shtick.
Yeah, it was all the front, man.
Yeah.
It's fugazi. Right?
It's all a fugazi. Yeah, it's all a fugazi. Yeah.
Dude,
facade.
Before we jump out of here, I heard that they did this research about people viewing from last year online. Like the streaming videos and stuff. More people were viewing older stuff.
Really?
Than the newer stuff that's coming out because of all the woke stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
People are going back and watching older stuff that they've watched. I've done it. I was watching Sanford and Son the other day.
Yeah, that's
it
cool.
was great. That show was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But you can't have that now.
Dude, no, because here's a good one from the old Sanford and Son. And Rich, if you watch this one, you'll get this one. Fred would tell, I forget the one lady who always used to come over.
Thelma.
And be like, you put your face in some dough and make gorilla cookies. Dude,
it was good.
You couldn't get away with that.
All in the Family.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeffersons.
It was all. They were all today. None of this would fly.
They said a lot of people last year, and they did a research. A lot of people were going back to what they have
because that's what they like.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't like the shit that's coming out now. Yeah.
Dude, well, didn't that new Spider-Man that was supposed to come out, Madam Web? I heard that was just a bunch of woke trash.
What the fuck? It
was
a Spider-Man, a female Spider.
Yeah,
I got nothing against
Madam Web, and it was just woke garbage.
But why change something that has been traditionally a male?
Because you have to.
That's stupid, though.
Because if not, you'll be canceled.
But what's it getting them?
Nothing, because it's and they did an interview with this person, and they were like, "Well, can you name any of the Spider-Man movies?" And no. Well, you're putting somebody in a role that's iconic that you have no clue. It's just for an agenda, man.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
And also, someone told me the other day that you don't see, and this might be controversy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But if you watch any of the new shows, couples. They're not all white or they're all black.
Yeah, it's always mixed.
It's all mixed.
And that's commercials. Check.
But shows now, new shows and stuff are like that.
Yep.
They're mixing everything together.
It has to be.
Yep,
I
you
don't
have to
get
be
why
inclusive.
you got to shove that down people's throats
Right.
like that all the time.
You
know?
want to be inclusive, but there's a BET, Black Entertainment Channel.
Yeah.
What if there was a Wet Entertainment Channel, White Entertainment TV? Would that be go over well?
Oh,
no,
boy.
no. Or PET. Well, now we can. Now I'm gonna say it would be PRET for Puerto Rican. No.
I don't know.
Well, they have their own channel. That's that Spanish channel, right?
Oh,
What the
Telemundo.
Hey, there you go. They
But
have
that's
a
not
col-
Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that's
Latino.
Spanish.
That's
Well,
a
it's
How
Spanish.
is that all mixed in?
I don't know if
Isn't all the
Dominican
cultural-
Republican, I don't know if that's.
It's not all the same.
I don't know.
I don't think so. You know,
I'm ignorant, I
Puerto
don't
Rico,
know.
I don't know either. That's why I'm
Dominican
asking.
Republic. I don't know where they fall on
They're
the spectrum.
Hispanic, I think, right?
Well,
Not-
I think the Dominican Republic and Haiti. I think that at one time that was called Hispaniola, which became Hispanic.
Right, but
I think
Hispaniola was that's a long time ago.
You're talking way back.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Speaking of time,
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of
All
time.
right. Well,
Anyway,
We gotta
we're just a rambling on.
it was a good show. I think
Yeah.
we covered some good topic. I mean, you know, hey, we had bacon.
hey,
we had
look,
bacon.
We
my,
had
my
bacon.
plate's clean.
I got that
Well, what-
one little piece of fatty fat there
What? Why?
because I can't chew it.
Why?
I don't know.
Can't
Let me
chew
see.
it.
That's right.
It's because it's got to be heated.
Look
You know,
at
we
you,
we
look
like
at-
this stuff.
Look at that. You're tripping all
Look
over
at that.
yourself.
Oh. It's like a rubber band. You got to heat it up.
Yeah, I
You
guess
gotta
you
get
can't
it-
eat that. It
Gotta
looks like
get
a
it
rubber
nice
band.
and
You
hot.
got to heat it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork
That's,
belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get upstairs and heat that shit up. All right.
Yeah,
well.
you got a piece of chunk on the
I
end
know,
there.
we
Why is
do.
that black? You won't eat it because it's black?
No, it has nothing to do with
Whoa.
that.
Well, I would eat it right now.
I'm going to.
No, you got to do it now.
As soon as we. Oh, I got it.
Otherwise,
All
it makes you
right.
look bad.
Oh,
Wait, we didn't get no sound effects with it. Oh God! No, we're all going. We're all going, man. We're all going south.
This show's going off the rails. Well, remember, bing, bing, bing. We forgot to tell you.
What?
We're on Rumble.
Oh, that's right. I got all this shit put up. there.
Finally got Rumble going.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thanks,
we
Dan.
get tweak around the episodes a little bit to name them a little bit different.
Yeah,
Instead
but-
of just being episode 3 or 4, we'll put some stuff in there about what it's about a little bit.
I think episode 1 and 2 will probably not be there.
That's too long.
Yeah, because when we first started,
Nine
it
Yeah,
was,
days.
it's 4K.
and
We did it in 4K.
no,
and it was
I
too
did
long.
it in 8K.
Oh,
and it was a 14 gig file.
yeah,
so-
they ain't working.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
some of
episode
those,
1
some
and
of
2
those,
are-
3 and 4 that I put on there took a long time.
Yeah,
As
so-
it went on, it was pretty quick to do.
Yeah,
it.
because I
Nice.
brought the resolution down a little bit. Plus, we dropped down in
But
time.
yeah,
almost a
no,
little
we're
bit.
on Rumble for sure. I
We're
got two,
on Rumble now.
Two episodes to put up, and then
Now
we'll
we're
get
just
this
a
one up
low
next
brow.
week.
Yeah, good,
Cool.
good. So hey, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. It does help us out. Tell your friends. Come back. Usually the show doesn't go off the rails like this, but hey, we try to have fun. We give you guys the hard truth. That's the hard truth, guys.
Yeah,
We just talk about the politics and anything that comes to mind. Try to keep it light, have a good time, and
One day we'll actually have a format. By that,
hey, I think we have a good
this
format.
is a format. We talk about
It's just
whatever we
free-
want to.
called freestyle truth guys.
You know, 'cause if you have a format, then some people may not like what we do. Then therefore, you don't occur those new people that
We
come
try
in.
to reach out to
If you
everybody.
keep it real, like what we're doing right now.
Yep.
That kind of entices people.
I mean, the only
to
problem
say-
with that is,
Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead.
You know what happens when keeping it real goes wrong.
yeah,
I
exactly.
thought that was coming. Alrighty.
Alrighty, on that note,
Just remember, there's nothing like the hard truth.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang,
Bang, bang.
bang.